Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Liz and today is an unboxing video. So I do have a monthly subscription with Boxycharm and I think I paid for like the year, which was like 203 bucks or whatever. But the thing is, I already opened this box up. I'm not going to act surprised because the month prior we got to choose whether we wanted a foundation between another skincare item, and I wanted the foundation, so Boxycharm set up a questionnaire with like other foundations that matches your skin type. So when I did open it up, I had full intentions of trying on the products, which is on my face now, but however we're still going to go over it. And I did film me trying on these specific products, and then while I talk about it I will pop up on the screen me trying on the product. The new thing with Boxycharm, they usually have a piece of paper with a theme of all the items you received in the box, the retail value, a little description about it. This go around, I guess they're going paperless and they send everything to your email, which I appreciate, and I was able to see all the products I was receiving before it got to me. So today's box is for the month of February, and I always receive my boxes late. I don't know, I live in New York and it's sent from Georgia, I believe, and I feel like everyone in LA always gets their boxes prior to when I get it, so my videos are probably gonna be coming up late. So first things first, this is what the box looked like when I first received it. I don't know if people like to be surprised when they get their boxes and pretend to like cipher through the products. I'm just going to show you what it looks like. Okay, alright. So the first thing I see here are these wipes. So these are the Evo Skin Aurora Refreshing Cleansing Hemp Wipes. It contains cannabis sativa seed oil. Apparently now all throughout the cosmetic company and skincare company, they're putting all these cannabis seed oils in a lot of products. So that was one of the items, and again I'll pop up when I was using it. This will be after I'm done filming and I'll use these wipes. So that's one thing. The next thing is the Facial Radiance Pads from First Aid Beauty. It's supposed to help exfoliate, tone, and brightening. So I did use this prior to putting on all my foundation. Next thing is the Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation in the shade Buttercup. I will open it up and you'll see what it looks like. So this retails for $44. I will be putting on the screen all the prices of what they retail for. This is the only one I remembered. Next item here is the Ciate Everyday Vacay Setting Powder. So it's saying it's coconut setting powder, and it's lightweight, delicately coconut scented. Listen, I wouldn't sit here and huff this powder because you're not supposed to be inhaling it and getting into your lungs to begin with. But when I was using it, I did smell a scent of coconut. It wasn't overpowering, it wasn't overwhelming. It was just a little slight of coconut. But the last thing in the box is the Luxie Complete Sponge Set. Bake, Contour, and Detail. So it's a Luxie Detail Blender, Luxie Precision Blender, and a Luxie Powder Blender. So now I'm going to go over all the products that came in this box, starting with the order that I used it. I first used the Facial Radiant Pads, and again I'll pop up the me using it. Felt cooling, it felt nice. Next thing I used was the Luxie Complete Sponge Set. I only used 2 out of the 3 sponges in this box because the smaller one I just didn't use. But let me open it up. So I did use this. This is currently wet and it's twice the size it normally is. I use this for my foundation. You can compare this to the Beauty Blender softness, and it's not as rough as a Real Techniques sponge. In my personal opinion, that's why I don't really like Real Techniques. I use the Real Techniques like the microfiber sponge for putting on my setting powder because it's hard and firm. Then I use this for the concealing on my under eyes, my face, my chin. And I also use this when I put concealer on my eyes. And again, I didn't use this little Baby Beauty little sponge. Last month, I believe I received, or one of these months, I received the Becca setting powder, which is gone now, and I received the Illuminati sponge, which was retailed for $20, which is pretty much the same thing next to Beauty Blender, but I didn't have to pay for it, which is great. Next thing I used was the Becca foundation. Now, I don't know if you can see on camera, but it is a bit cakey in my opinion, and that's probably because I used way too much of it. I'm used to the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation, which is very light coverage, so I just put a generous amount, like maybe 3 pumps. So, which is the same thing I did with this one, but I did not realize it was ultimate coverage, and I probably just used way too much. But also there was a smell to it. I don't know when this launched, but I think they're just trying to get rid of it because this is also at TJ Maxx and Marshalls and stuff like that. So, I don't know. I don't like things with like a chemical, because it's the same scent if you had the Wet n Wild foundation, which, you know, this was $44, but also they're probably just trying to get rid of product, if we're being honest. But I don't know if I'll reach for this, to be honest. Maybe I'll try another time and do a little light-handedness. And then we have the setting powder. The thing with this is I feel like the cover is a little bit too small than what I'm used to, because if you're used to like the Anastasia Beverly Hills setting powder, I think I used that one. They have a huge lid, and so does the Laura Mercier. This is like half the size of the lid. Now if you pour your powder onto the lid, let me just show you. I'm going to put this box down. So, ooh, there's a lot of powder on there. I don't know if you can see it. But this is how thin the lid is. And I normally just pour my powder into the lid. I tried it with this one. It worked fine, but just to note that. And the last thing I tried was the wipes. I didn't completely, I didn't have a whole full face of makeup to take it off yet, but I do make some mistakes during my application of foundation, so, or just like throughout the process of doing my makeup, I do have common mistakes like my eyeshadow and my brows. So this is very saturated and very wet, and it does work. If you want to compare it to the, what's the one? The Neutrogena, same type of effect. There is no scent if anybody's expecting scent, or since it has like cannabis or stuff like that, there's no scent to it. It's the regular, you know, wipes. So today is going to be an extra video out of the week, and you know, generally out of the month, because I do receive a Boxy subscription box every month. So this will be the extra video out of the month, because I don't know exactly when I get my boxes, so I can't tell you. In the 3rd week of Wednesday I'll get a Boxycharm, and I don't know how my schedule is to set it up like that. So it will just be a random extra video out of the month that we received for the Boxycharm. Now next month I do have the Boxy Luxe. So if you don't know, Boxycharm does have a Boxy Luxe every 3 months. I already paid the yearly amount, which was $231, so I paid the annual fee of $231. And then in addition to that, I signed up for, I believe I signed up for a Boxy Luxe. So every 3 months you get an upgrade, and for that month they'll charge you an extra $30 on top of whatever you originally paid, which was mine was the annually fee one. So for the month of March I will be getting the Boxy Luxe. Woo! Okay. Alrighty, so thank you so much for watching. If you watched today's video, please leave a little emoji of a girl putting on her lipstick or makeup or stuff like that. So like, comment, subscribe, because YouTube makes me say this. And yeah, that's today's video. Bye!